promo code that works. It's taking forever.
Molossia is an expression of personal sovereignty, of creativity, imagination, and maybe a little bit of dash of satire. I like to poke a little bit of fun. It's kind of easy to do that when you have a tiny country inside a gigantic country. I am President Kevin Baugh, the President of the Republic of Molossia. This is my nation. Welcome to the Republic of Molossia. Right over there is the United States, and right over here is our country. My nation is a micronation, which means a tiny self-declared nation, usually located within another country, as is Molossia inside the United States. The United States does not recognize Molossia, although we did get a very nice Christmas card from President Obama. I would say that the U.S. considers us sort of an extension of free speech. For the record, we do pay taxes. However, we call it foreign aid. You've seen their roads. The U.S. needs all the help they can get. So we're there for them. We like to do things that are different and unique and unusual in Molossia. We are actually very proud of our space program. Oh, yes! Molossia does have a currency. It's called the Valora, which means valuable in Esperanto, which is our second language. We also have our own measurement system. Our total population right now is 32, and we have our own time zone. Many of our civil servants in Molossia are mannequins because they don't complain, and they don't charge a whole lot, and never go on strike, that kind of thing. There are hundreds of micronations around the world in just about every country you can imagine. The Conch Republic, which is Key West, Florida, Sealand, a very famous micronation located off the coast of Britain. It's really an amazingly creative group of people that decide they want to have their own country. I originally founded the Republic of Molossia back in 1977 when I was 15, and I just stayed with it through the years. It is a lot of work running Molossia because I want Molossia to be a functioning nation. I want it to be as much like a larger nation as it possibly can be. I love being the president of Molossia. I really do. It's second only to my family as one of my great loves in life.
Any more passengers for Llanfairpwll, Gwyngyth, Go Gerrit, Llwyn Trobeth, Llantysilio, Go Go Go.
Damn.
Anybody? Nope. Anybody for Llanfair?
Llanfair.
Llanfairpwll, Gwyngyth, Go Gerrit, Llwyn Trobeth, Llantysilio, Go Go Go.
Right. It's a small town in northern Wales. Around 76% of the population here speaks Welsh. It's also the longest town name in Europe, with 58 letters. There are literally 4 L's next to each other. Right there. What is with this name?
Llanfairpwll, Gwyngyth, Go Gerrit, Llwyn Trobeth, Llantysilio, Go 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 is not the original name of the village.
You've got to be kidding.
In the 1860s, the name was contrived by the local cobbler, and it was meant to bring in people and tourists.
Alan, help us break this name down.
The name means places within the village. You've got the Church Mary in the hollow of the White Hazel, near to the rapid whirlpools, and the Church of Tysilio and the Red Caves.
Okay, so let's say you want to mail a letter. Do you have to write the whole name, Postmaster Jim Evans?
You could, but you'd have to write very small. Or you could use a shortened version, which is the first 20 letters.
If you play for the local football league, does the name fit on your jersey, team manager Steve Smith?
It does, and it's the longest name of any football team in the world. And it just about fits.
Soccer.
Can you say it after a pint, pub owner Kevin Bryant?
I'm sure I can. Let's see.
Damn.
Llanfairpwll, Gwyngyth, Go Gerrit, Llwyn Trobeth, Llantysilio, Go Go Go.
God, he did it. But, can you put it in a song?
Fits.
Can you say it after a pint, pub owner Kevin Bryant?
I'm sure I can. Let's see. Llanfairpwll, Gwyngyth, Go Gerrit, Llwyn Trobeth, Llantysilio, Go Go Go.
God, he did it. But, can you put it in a song?
Damn.
Wow. Apparently you can. Llanfairpwll.
Llanfairpwll, Gwyngyth, Go Gerrit, Llwyn Trobeth,
The manager.
Go Go Go.
It might be the greatest PR stunt of the mid-1800s. I don't know, even of today. After all, we're here. Here in Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll Golgerich Windrobo Santa Cilio Go Go Go.
Look at my over there.
I think that's pretty good.
Crazy.
In Spring Green, Wisconsin, there is a house on a rock. But it is so much more than that. Inside, it is home to many bizarre and incredible collections. There's a room of self-playing instruments, an infinity room, a giant squid attacking a whale, and some nightmare-inducing dolls. It seems like a really strange museum, and that's because...
No. It appears to be a museum because it is housing antiques. It's housing all kinds of memorabilia and things from a different era. It's more of a place to just enjoy.
So, what is House on the Rock?
The House on the Rock to me is a magical complex. It's an all-around sensory explosion.
It was made by Alex Jordan, who was an architect?
Not at all. Not at all. He is not a trained man. He's just a man of great vision.
Maybe not an architect, but an evident hoarder. Alex Jordan, with the help of his friends, built the House on the Rock in the 40s and opened it to the public in the 60s. His collections of antiques and junk, new items and old, real and quite obviously fake, have no central theme or apparent reason for being there. And maybe that's part of its charm. There are some pretty incredible things, including a huge, unrideable carousel.
269 different animals, not one of them is a horse.
Really?
Yes, the horses adorn the walls.
Of course they do.
You know, every time you turn the corner here, it's a different thing and it's a different wow, and you don't know what to expect.
One man's trash is another man's roadside tourist attraction.
Today's journey takes us to the Dutch town of Giethoorn. Giethoorn is just like any normal town, with one exception. Roads. They don't have them.
De mensen die zijn aangewezen op een boot. Sommigen kunnen dan wel met de fiets op de plek van bestemming komen. En anders moet het lopen gebeuren. Ik ben Per Dedden, local burgemeester van Giethoorn. Nou, er zijn 2400 inwoners ongeveer en 1100 huizen.
And boats. Lots of boats.
Een goede dag zitten er ongeveer zo'n 500, 600 bootjes hier wel op hier in Giethoorn.
That's Jan, one of the town's resident boat builders. He's known for Punters, a flat-bottom boat that originated in Giethoorn.
Is wel ontstaan in Giethoorn, maar momenteel gaan ze echt over de hele wereld.
And where there are boats, there are bridges. 167 to be exact. And just like any town, people need their groceries, their furniture, their beer, you name it. But in Giethoorn, they must pass through Anton. He's the town's bridge guard.
Als de brugwachters ermee stoppen, dan ligt het dorp stil. Op een drukke dag ongeveer 300 boten, waar we dus de opening voor verzorgen.
This sounds like Venice to me.
Ik ben Per Dedden, local burgemeester van Giethoorn. Nou, er zijn 2400 inwoners ongeveer en 1100 huizen.
And boats.
Like Venice.
Lots of boats.
Venice, Italy.
Een goede dag zitten er ongeveer zo'n 500, 600 bootjes hier wel op hier in Giethoorn.
That's Jan, one of the town's resident boat builders. He's known for Punters, a flat-bottom boat that originated in Giethoorn.
Is wel ontstaan in Giethoorn, maar momenteel gaan ze echt over de hele wereld.
And where there are boats, there are bridges. 167 to be exact.
Wow.
And just like any town, people need their groceries, their furniture, their beer, you name it. But in Giethoorn, they must pass through Anton. He's the town's bridge guard.
Als de brugwachters ermee stoppen, dan ligt het dorp stil. Op een drukke dag ongeveer 300 boten, waar we dus de opening voor verzorgen.
One of those boats is the fireboat. This is
Fire
Bart
department.
and Eric.
In ieder geval de plek waar wij dus
We're the city's fire department.
dat is natuurlijk hier in het dorp Giethoorn veel plek, veel woningen aan het water. Dus voor blussingen van brand gaan we eruit. Maar ook voor het redden van
We'll let you firemen in
drenkelingen.
2 firemen, that's it.
Zeker er zijn.
And a little boat.
And this is Jan. He's in charge of maintaining the natural lands around Giethoorn.
Okay.
Alles rond Giethoorn, de meeste weilanden zijn gewoon per boot bereikbaar. En ja, de koeien op de boot, dat zien we in Nederland niet zoveel meer. Maar dat gebeurt dus in Giethoorn.
So it seems like it's in Holland.
Voor ons is het eigenlijk normaal.
So, there you have it. The residents of Giethoorn prove that a life without asphalt, traffic, and trips to the DMV can be pretty damn great. Roads? Who needs them? Bye, Giethoorn.
Or flying cars. That's kind of neat, though. I think that's one more.
नाही शनी शिंगणापूरमध्ये आम्ही आता जी राहतोय जे अनुभवतोय ते आम्ही सगळे एकमेकांसंग भावासारखं नातं एकदम